Hey guys, welcome back. Dave Rodriguez here, one of the head traders inside the Alliance community. Today's trading video is going to be about the Fibonacci tool, how I set it up, and how I use it. Those of you that are Forex traders and stock traders may use things a little differently, but this is cryptocurrency, and I take a whole different approach when I trade cryptocurrencies, using the tools, using trend lines, counter trends, support and resistance, and I've been showing you guys that little by little. So we're going to jump right in today. We're going to keep using the same crypto, Chainlink. I wanted to explain to you guys why this level here, why these levels were respected so well. Not only were they all-time high levels that are respecting, but they're also different levels. So we're going to pull out a Fibonacci tool, which is right here. It's a retracement tool to find out where the next levels could be, where the retracement could fall into, and how far it could go back. Now, how you use the Fibonacci tool is from the low to the high. If we're trying to find an upwards motion here, bullish action, we're going to go from the low to the high, which is here. Okay, so from here to here is my Fibonacci retracement tool. Now, as you can see, as we went up, we retraced to the 61.8, which is my first Fibonacci tool or retracement zone, and then pinpoint twice to the 78.6, which is our second touch inside this triangle. Okay, so once we respected that level, we then broke the downtrend, kept going up, and then we went to our extensions. So before any of this was here, we're looking for a retracement from this area to these two areas, the 27 and the 61.8. And as you can see, it was respected perfectly to these areas. And the 27 just happened to be the all-time high area, which was respected as well. Now, on normal Fibonacci, there's a 23.6 and a 50 right here and right here. I've taken those out. And the way you do that is just going to settings and uncheck those boxes. So I've taken the 23.6, the 38.2, and the 0.50 out because in my experiences, they're just not really respected in a big way in cryptocurrency. Once you break all-time highs, 95% of the time, the 78.6 retracement level will be met. At least the 61.8 will be met in any other occurrence. But anytime you break all-time highs, the 78.6 is usually met. And then once you've reached these levels, you then move to the next low and the next high to find out new levels of support and resistance. So now that this is already played out to our Fibonacci levels, we would try to find new levels using this tool. So we could use it here. We could try to maybe say, you know, this to here is our new levels. Okay, that's our new levels. So the crypto we're looking for next is around 18,000 and around 20,000. It could be an area, or we could break this down and say, let's see what everything looks like on the daily level. So what we'll do is we'll get rid of the Fibonacci here. And we'll say, let's do a Fibonacci on the daily level from the recent high to the recent low. That would be here to here. And look what happened. Retrace pinpoint to the 78.6. Now currently holding the 61.8, making higher highs. Now, yes, this does look like a backwards flag. That could happen. That could very well happen. But it's showing us now that we are making higher highs. We are respecting the levels. We are above the all-time high and above the strong 61.8 retracement level. So our next levels would be up here at 18,000 and change and 20,000 and change. And that's how we use the Fibonacci tool for retracement levels. So here to here, where will it retrace to? The 61.8 or the 78.6? Let's see if we can find some other instances where this actually works. I think I've noted some here. No, this is just our one formation we always watch, guys. Every time I draw this out, it works. This is going to go all the way to 4,000 Satoshis. Watch. It'll go all the way up here, guys. Anyway, we're off subject a little bit. Let's keep it rolling here. I marked a couple of these things because they were working out very well, as you can see. We're on the daily here. We are on the daily. So let's check the weekly. So we went body to body on this one. You could also drag it out like this. We go wick to wick, or body to wick. You know, it just really depends on what levels are being respected. It seems like this is the level here that's being respected. Came down, respected 61.8. See, we go here to here. Came down, respected 61.8. Now it is on its way to these levels here. Let's see if they get respected. That one already did. It's kind of a pinpoint level there. And let's see if these levels here can get respected, which they will. Let's look at XMR, Monero. Here's Monero. Let's see what happened here with Monero. If you can see, we can go from here to here and see what just happened. As you can see, up 78.6 respect, up 78.6 respect, up 78.6 respect, up 61.8 respect. Okay? Our new levels, guys, that we're looking for using our Fibonacci tool are here and here. And if you guys can see, look to the left. Look at these areas that we're falling into. These are big areas. See what I'm saying? Fibonacci tool shows you where you want to be at. So this breakout here of Monero, perfect retest of not only the trend line that is broken, but the 61.8, which is the next major level. We're seeing a nice consolidation here and a big spike up to hit these levels. Let's look at another one, see what IOTA is doing. IOTA, another one. Okay, we go from the low to the high, breaks down to the 78.6, holding the 61.8 right now, counter trend. This trend has been broken here. We're looking for our next upside target. Where are those targets going to be? For me, they're right here and right here. Again, we do it on the daily and the weekly. Those are the two I practice on. I don't go below that when using the Fibonacci tool. When I'm really trying to find out what is going on, I stick here to this tool. Let's check out Dash. This will be our last example. Dash, another one. I go from the low to the high here. I could do this a couple different ways. But as you can see, up, down, 78.6 respect, 78.6 respect, up and above the 61.8. Next targets are up here, guys. Again and again, over and over again. Once I see these areas being respected, I know, I know that we could see the next areas appearing. So this is how you use the Fibonacci tool. Like I said, we don't use these middle levels. This is not how I trade. I don't use these middle levels, and I get once I see an all-time high, I usually 95% of the time wait for the 78.6 to be broken. Only when an all-time high has been broken, I usually wait for that 78.6 to be put into play. When I say all-time highs being broken, I mean like this is an all-time high, and now it's been broken. So we'll use the Fibonacci tool, and we'll wait for a 78.6 retrace, and then we will continue on. But in the short term, we'll go on the daily chart and see if we see any short-term trades. It might be going up short-term, but in the long term heading down, which is what you need to look out for in these markets. So the 78.6 and the 61.8 are my main targets, or my main retracement zones. 27 and 61.8 on either end are my main targets when I'm looking for next levels that have not been achieved yet. So that's all we have for you today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope this brought some insight on how to use the Fibonacci tool. And we will talk to you guys tomorrow on one of the next training videos.